Ariel and the Aquamarine Jewel. It was a glorious summer morning, a perfect day, thought Ariel, for a walk along the shore. Happily she set out, and soon enough her friend Scuttle the seagull joined her. The two friends were far down the beach when Ariel's foot struck something hard in the sand.
"Ouch, my toes!"
she cried, still not entirely used to the feel of human feet. She looked down, surprised to see something gleaming in the sand. She dug it out and pulled off a layer of seaweed. She slowly turned the shiny object over in her hand. "What you got there, Princess?" Scuttle asked. "Looked like a piece of that sweet gulpy blub you humans like so much. Yum! Can I have a taste?" And after that he stuck out his tongue and licked it. "Blah!" he exclaimed. Ariel laughed.
"I think you mean candy,"
she told her friend.
"And no, I don't think it's that. I think it's a jewel,"
she cried. But where had it come from? Ariel wondered. She never seen anything like it in the kingdom before. Perhaps it had come from the sea, and if so, she just knew whom to ask about it.
"Scuttle,"
she said quickly.
"please go find Sebastian. Ask him to get my father right away."
A short while later, Ariel's father, King Triton, emerged from beneath the waves. "Ariel, my dear," declared the king, "Sebastian said you called."
"Yes, father,"
said Ariel.
"You see, I found this lovely jewel on the shore. Do you know where it came from?"
King Triton looked at her sadly. "Indeed I do. In fact," said the king, "I'll show you, but I'll have to change you back into a mermaid to do it." And with a blast from his mighty trident, that's exactly what he did. Gripping the water-colored jewel, Ariel drove into the sea. She nearly forgotten how wonderful it felt to swim freely to the water. By the time she and King Triton reached Atlantica, she felt very comfortable. It was like she never left.
"Why, father?"
Ariel cried excitedly.
"This jewel is from Atlantica?"
Ariel's excitement faded, however, when her father led her to his throne room. "It looks like a tidal wave have been through here," she said with a gasp. "And Atlantica's treasure, it's gone." "Alas," King Triton said, "it's true. This chest had kept our kingdom treasure safe for years. And then one giant wave comes and washes them all away. That Aquamarine is just one of many gems that were lost."
"Don't worry, father,"
said Ariel.
"I'll help you find the other jewels. After all, I'm pretty good treasure hunter."
First, Ariel decides to search the old sunken ship, a place she still knew like the back of her fin. In and out of the galleon she swam until she had found close to a dozen of the missing jewels. Next he was off to the coral reef, where it was easy to understand how jewels could be overlooked among all deep crevices and bright colors. But with a little help from Flounder and some other dear old friends, yet more jewels were found. By the time the tide turned, Atlantica's treasure chest was full again. "Ariel, on behalf of Atlantica, I thank you," said King Triton.
"I'm just glad the jewels are back where they belong,"
she replied. The king thought for a moment. "Actually," he said, "I'm not sure they are all they belong." He reached into the treasure chest and pulled out the first and by far the most beautiful aquamarine that Ariel had found. Then King Triton gave Ariel a kiss on her head and placed the jewel gently around her neck. It was now time, they both knew, for Ariel to swim back to her own castle and become a human princess once again. That night, Ariel told Prince Eric all about her adventure. As she did, she touched the aquamarine jewel and gazed out across the sea. Though she knew that her father was never far away, it still felt good to have a piece of Atlantica with her always. The end.